My friend Shug brought his best baseball cards to school for show and tell. At recess, he let my other friend Enrique and me look at them. But then he wanted to go play, so we asked if we could borrow them just during recess. Look what you did!
I didn't do it. You did it.
You tore it. I didn't.
He's gonna be upset.
Now what should we do? He trusted us. Wait a minute. We need to calm down. We both tried to look at it at the same time, and we tore one of Ashok's favorite cards.
He's gonna be upset. Now what should we do?
Once we said what the problem was, we needed to think of some solutions. We felt like pretending we didn't do it, or hiding the card and saying we didn't know what happened to it. But those solutions weren't respectful. We finally decided to admit we did it and offered to get a new card. We figured it was the best solution because even though Ashok would still be upset, he'd be glad that we were going to replace it.
What was Derek and Enrique's problem? They accidentally tore Ashok's baseball card. Which solution did they choose? They are going to buy a new card for Ashok. But how are they going to get Ashok a new card? They need to make a plan. When you make a plan, it helps to break the task into smaller parts. What are some things you think Derek and Enrique need to consider as they make their plan to replace the card? Think for a few minutes. What steps do they need to take? Let's watch and see what Derek and Enrique do.
This isn't going to be easy. We need to make a plan for replacing the card.
Your dad can help us look on the computer to find out how much it'll cost to replace it.
We can use our allowance money to buy it. Each of us paying for half.
Then my mom will drive us to the card shop to buy it.
It will probably take us a while to get all this done. We'd better tell Ashok he'll have to wait a week for his new card.
What did you notice Derek and Enrique doing while they were making a plan? They talked it out. They wrote it down. They broke a big task into smaller steps. Let's try solving a problem of our own. Imagine that you failed your last 3 spelling tests. You just want to pass the next one. What kind of plan could you make to prepare for your next spelling test? Think about what you might need to do. So what ideas did you think of? How could you break this large task into smaller tasks? Here are some things I came up with. You could try writing out your spelling words each day. Take a practice test at home. Take a second practice test at home. If you had other ideas, those are probably great too. There isn't necessarily always just one way to come up with a plan. The important thing is that you're trying to break it down into smaller steps. When we do that, it's easier to complete larger tasks. We will continue talking about solving problems and breaking plans down into smaller steps. These are very important skills for you as you go throughout your school year and move on to the next grade. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.